I know lots of Yellowstone fans have been waiting for updates on the new spinoff series ever since the show ended after season 5. It's been almost a year since the finale, but so far, all we've been getting are small bits of news about the upcoming spinoffs. One of the projects where updates have been especially rare is y-marshals. But today, we finally have the big news you've been waiting for, and trust us, this one's worth sticking around for. So watch till the end to get every update you have been awaiting for. Let's start with the release date. The makers have confirmed that we can expect y-marshals to release in the summer of 2026, most likely in March or April. Originally, shooting for the show was confirmed to take place in Utah back in July 2025, but it faced delays. Now, it's believed that production will begin this month in various locations across Utah, especially areas with wide-open plains, rocky hills, and rural backdrops that can pass for Montana's rugged landscapes. Just like Yellowstone, the series will rely heavily on natural beauty to set the tone. If we consider the previous filming patterns of Yellowstone, this timeline makes sense. Yellowstone Season 5 began filming in May 2022 in Montana. Production for the first part wrapped in August 2022, and those episodes premiered on November 13, 2022. Filming for Part 2 resumed in late spring 2024 and wrapped around November 2024, and the final episodes released in November 2024. The main takeaway here is that filming usually takes around 3 to 4 months, and post-production doesn't take too long either, especially compared to big-budget shows of Netflix and Apple TV. So if y-marshals starts filming this month and even continues through December, plus 2 to 3 months of post-production at most, we can be fairly confident about a March or April 2026 release. One major change for y-marshals compared to the main Yellowstone series is that Taylor Sheridan will not be directing this spin-off. That might surprise some fans, since Sheridan is famously protective over his creations and has personally handled much of Yellowstone's writing and directing. Instead, Spencer Hudnut, the showrunner behind the military drama SEAL team, will be leading the project. Sheridan is still attached as an executive producer, so his influence and style will still be present in some way. But Hudnut will be the one steering the story and the overall feel of the series. Given that Case Dutton is both a cowboy and a former Navy SEAL, Hudnut's background in military storytelling could actually be a strong fit. It means we can expect authentic action sequences and a solid understanding of military camaraderie. There's also talk that one episode might have a guest director, someone who has worked closely with Sheridan before, to bring a bit of that original Yellowstone flavor into a key storyline. Now, let's get into what the story will actually be about. According to the official synopsis, Case Dutton will join an elite unit of U.S. Marshals. This team will combine his skills as a cowboy and his Navy SEAL training to deliver what's being called range justice to Montana. It's not going to be just about arresting criminals. The story will focus on the unique challenges of enforcing the law across huge remote areas where backup might be hours away and where the land itself can be as dangerous as the people living on it. Case and his team will have to balance family, duty, and the high psychological cost of being the last line of defense in the region's war on violence. If you watched Yellowstone's final episodes, you'll remember that Case made the life-changing decision to sell the Yellowstone ranch to the Broken Rock tribe for just $1.25. This wasn't just about money, it was a symbolic break from his family's legacy. The deal he made with Chief Thomas Rainwater ensured the land would be protected and never developed. The only condition was that Case could keep a small piece for himself, his wife Monica, and their son Tate. This ending set him on a new path, and y-marshals will explore what happens when he steps fully into that new role. We don't yet know if Monica and Tate will appear in the series, but since Case has always been a family-first man, their presence, or absence, will be a big part of his emotional journey. One thing that makes y-marshals exciting is how it seems ready to go back to the roots of the Western genre. Yellowstone grew into a huge political drama, with corporate battles, tribal negotiations, and government interference taking up a lot of the story. In all of that chaos, Case remained the most grounded character, always trying to find peace and a simpler life. This spin-off sounds like it will bring us back to more personal, character-driven storytelling, while still delivering the action and intensity we expect. We now also have our first confirmed new cast member, Logan Marshall Green. He's set to play Pete Calvin, a friend of Casey's from his military service. This suggests that Pete will be part of Case's U.S. Marshals team, or at least work alongside them in a significant way. Marshall Green is known for bringing depth to his roles, often playing characters who are both tough and vulnerable, so he could be a great match for the kind of moral and emotional challenges this series promises. Given that the series focuses on the balance between duty and personal life, Pete could serve as both an ally and a mirror for Case, someone who understands his past but might challenge his choices in the present. So Case Dutton's story isn't over. And why? Marshals is ready to show us a side of him we've never seen before. From cowboy to Navy SEAL to U.S. Marshal, his journey is about to take on a whole new kind of danger and moral challenge. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like it, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos about Yellowstone and its spin-offs.